Hi, it's Preston James. I'm so excited for this video where we'll be getting into the structure of the money press and how it makes money and how the money press has become the go-to strategy for thousands of active investors just like you. And it works in almost any market. So excited for you to get the details on this one. The point is, you could do this partially right and come out way ahead, but you have to do the backbone strategy. The math is so slanted in your favor. Okay, it's just not even funny. But we want to buy the protection. We want to sell the weeklies. And that's how the math is slanted in your favor. And I always have been really fond of strategies like this, where you can make so much money doing them that you can do stupid stuff for months and still be way ahead. Like if you need to fund some kind of a habit, and I know some of you have, and I'm talking about like your crypto habit or your penny stock fetish or whatever you want to do. Do money presses so you can make the money to go do the fetishes and habits that you normally lose money at. Okay. Money presses should be just a solid backbone to everything that we're doing. Do we want to pick stocks by throwing darts at a board or going by some good feeling and just like, oh my gosh, I just had a thought? You're just like, yeah, it's legitimate. I feel good about it. We don't want to pick stocks off of vibes and off of dreams. Definitely not from your uncle or what you think should happen going forward. We want to pick stocks based on setups. A setup answer the question, why this stock and why now? Okay. And then we can shop and get involved with money presses. And probably you're like, where's this been? Why didn't they teach us? The weeklies only came out in the spring of 2010. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I mean, they're 9 years old. I mean, and options are 50 years old. And just the vast majority of everyone doesn't even know what options are, let alone something that's 9 years old. I mean, it might as well be 9 days old in just this grand scheme of things. So of course you haven't heard of this. And then of course you're going to appear like the village idiot trying to explain this to any kind of neighbor, especially if you have a funny barbecue hat on and you're like tiptoeing over the fence and you're trying to talk language like we do right here. It's just not going to work. You don't want to do it. You don't want to go there. So this is for us. It's for you and me. I try to spend good time sometimes on just one thing like this. These Fridays can get different. We can go all over the board. You know, jokes can come up. You know, the coffee can be interesting. Sometimes it can be interesting in other ways, but we cover a lot of ground. So the point is, you want to tune in to just see. I've already had some comments on some depth that I went in here, and some light bulbs went on. And some of you are like, I get it, I know it. But guess what? Even if we're like thick as thieves and tight, and you know who we are, just having Ulta being presented as a reason why money press is a big deal. And then the rest of the time, I guess you can just listen to old stories. I try not to repeat some of them too much, but some of them have to be repeated.